Hey, this is Kelsey Lensman, founder of Expand Your Limits, and we are beyond excited to hop on a call with you to chat more about potentially hosting an Expand Your Limits event with your community. And what I'm going to go over today is just some pre-call information with what to expect, what to also prepare ahead of time, and for you to get to know us a little bit more. So our big mission with Expand Your Limits is to challenge women of all ages, all levels, outside of their comfort zone. You might ask why. And that's because we want to show them what's truly possible within them. I always say that when you break a physical belief of what's possible, it opens you up to all that you have within that you might not even realize it. And so that's our big mission through Expand Your Limits in doing so. And the story for this one is it actually started with one woman in a gym here in Columbus, Ohio. And I was coaching a lot of different women. And there's one woman that never thought that she would be in a gym, first of all, and then never thought she would be one rep maxing bench press. And I remember we were doing a one rep max and she was so nervous, so fearful stepping up onto that bench. But I unloaded her. I said, you got it. To have confidence in yourself, believe in yourself. You can do this. And she slowly brought that bar down, and then boom, pushed that bar off her chest. And you could tell in that moment, the whole gym went crazy. All the other women went crazy. But in that moment, she broke a belief of what was possible for her. And she said after she went into her car, and she just had a moment of realizing, man, I didn't think that I could do that one rep max bench press. And what other areas am I limiting myself as a result of that? And that's exactly why we do what we do. And actually, it then led to a big national campaign that I created and completed a couple years ago called Mission 48, where I competed and completed 48 different fitness competitions in 48 states in 48 days to raise money for a charity that empowers young girls and builds their confidence. And that just led to me realizing that women need this. All different states, all different areas. We need to break beliefs of what's possible here. And so that led to our creation of all of our different events. If you are a first-time gym host, we start out with our flagship strength event because that is our bread and butter. We know how to run it really well and also to get the community engaged. But we've also expanded, no pun intended, to also endurance events. We've ran high rocks PFTs, running events, also resilient style, so breathwork and cold plunge. And then finally outdoors events. That could be military style. We've had Navy SEALs run events before, and also hiking different mountains all across the US here. And so regardless of the event, all of our events are focused on women of all ages and experience levels. A lot of our events have first time ever competitors, all the way up to professional and seasoned athletes. So different ages, we have 6 to 72 years old compete in our events. And with every different style is we have what's called our For the One campaign. And so we always want to be for the one woman that we can extend a hand back to and help along her and her journey. So this is our campaign that we support a local charity for each event. The event host gets to pick the charity as long as it aligns with empowering women and young girls to some capacity. And we want to support that charity through the different door donations that we have. And it really just invites women showing what deeper transformation is and builds just such a strong community in that city. You, I'd imagine, already have a very strong community presence within your gym. And we've had gyms just level up their community even more and bring women together. Whenever you're nervous to do something and you do something hard, it builds community like no other. And that's our goal is, yes, get them part of our big Expand Your Limits, but then also build such a good local community in that space too. So more specifically, what our game plan is going to be is just a quick intro of XYL. Like I said, I did go over it briefly here, but we'll go more in depth and I can answer questions. I personally want to learn more about your gym, your space, your community to make sure it is a fit for you all. And I'll be very transparent if it is or it isn't. And then just review the event format, what it includes to host an XYL event, what you are responsible for, what we also do on our back end to support. And then just walk through all just the host specific responsibilities, our responsibilities, and then finally go over the revenue model. So it can also be a win for you. That's something that we are excited to change going into this year is make it more beneficial for our event hosts, not just build a community, but also make it a good profitable event for you to host for your own gym as well. So we will go over all that in our game plan call. What specifically we asked you to prepare is just have a rough idea of the space that you have available, square footage wise, so we can see it specifically there, what your ideal host states are. You'll see in this link specifically, you'll see the dates that we have available. If you need an additional one, just let us know. What type of events your community gets excited about, if a strength event would be a good community builder for you, or if your community loves hiking or resilience. Like I said, our flagship events, we do like to start specifically with our strength one, our first time event host there, but we do have an ability to expand after that. Any local women's groups or charities that your community would like to support, kind of get that thinking ahead of time. And then please have anyone present that is included in the decision-making process. And the reason being is our team will be there to answer questions and also just make sure that everybody is on board with it being a win for your community as well. So please have either co-founders or also other gym owners there present so we can all discuss it together. Other than that, our mission together specifically for our gyms is one, inspire community. Like I said, it's 100% female events. We do have women or men involved, volunteering, being a part. Men sometimes even have more fun than the women those days. But our primary ages are between 20 and 70. I know that might be broad, but we have an average age about 34 years old. And our stats say 41% are 0 to 1 years lifting. So a lot of these are newer lifters, with also 47% to be 1 to 3 years lifting. And I'm telling you, as they start to do this and they break that belief, they are going to want to come back and do more and get more involved with your community. Our second is just to build your community. Like I said, you don't need us to help you do that specifically, but it's just to add to what you already have established. What we specifically say is between 30 to 50 really highly motivated female athletes will be present there. If you want to do more, we also can do more than for that specifically, but that's usually a bread and butter number for us. And we will also work on outreach to different gyms and different local athlete groups to be able to bring them to your event. And then between 75 to 150 local spectators and supporters. For our satellite events, those are our average numbers. And they, yes, can come from within your gym, but also we will do a ton of outreach to local community to get others involved as well. And then lastly, to make a profit and an impact. Both are incredibly important to us, is you can make up to $1,200 plus per event with multiple revenue streams through athlete registration to sponsorship registration and merchandise sales there. And then also 100% of the door fees go directly to that charity. So for spectators that come in, usually it's between an $8 to $12 door fee. You can choose specifically what you want to do there. And then all that money will go directly, we do not handle it at all, to that charity. We've had charities make upwards of $1,500 to $2,000 just through this specific event. So it can be a really good way of getting a charity involved as well. So excited to chat with you. If you have any questions, please email us at events@expandyourlimit.com. Expand with an X, not an E. And besides that, we look forward to chatting with you on the call to get to know you further and to see if we can bring this event to your community and it be a win-win on both ways.